Hello, this is Donnie Smith with Butler Community College. In today's ABRN How-To, we're going to talk about the 3M denibbing system. This is a fairly new product that 3M has developed. It's been out about a year probably. However, they sent us one and we are just now trying it out to see how we like it. And we've had some pretty good results with it. It's works very well for small dirt nibs that you can nib out without making a big buff area. And you can see here where he's buffing that, and you want to get it completely flat like it is in this picture. Got some clips of some students trying it out, and we're going to hear from one of the students, the first year students, to see what he thinks about it. We have a Butler student with us today, and he's a first year student, and he hasn't really done any buffing, but we experimenting with the 3M denibbing system today. So I thought we'd get the perspective of someone that really doesn't know any other ways of what he thinks of the system. So can you tell us a little bit about it?
I liked how the new denibbing 3M system got rid of the paint nicks really quickly and efficiently. I can see it working really well in the shop, and it seems like a great product.
All right, thank you. Okay, now we have some second year students that are trying it out for the first time, and you can see that they're working with the panels, or this test panel. This is just basically a panel we had last year that we was doing some painting on. Had quite a bit of dirt in it, but we were just buffing out the small little nibs in it to test out these denibbing system. But I can go through step by step kind of how to use this. First of all, you want to make sure that the panel is clean, because if you try to buff any dirt around, it's going to make a lot of scratches, especially with black, like a color, like this. You got to be very careful to make sure you are working on clean surfaces. But anyway, once you got it clean, like I said, there's 2 grits of sandpaper that you use with this on the little tool that they have. First, you're going to go over the surface to get the nib out with some 1000 grit, and that's what he's going to do right now. He's got a couple of spots he's going to work on there, and he is buffing the surface with 1000 to get the 2 specks of dirt out. And when he finishes this, he's going to switch tips, and then he's going to use 1500. And he goes over the 1500 to minimize the scratches, the 1000 grit scratches that he has in there. And once he's done with that, he can start polishing. Now he's getting the 1500, and he's going back over it to minimize the scratches. You can see how he's got the surface area flat. Now that he has went over it with 1500, he can get the polishes. Like I said, there's 2 polishes for this one because it is black, a dark color. If it was lighter colors, you could just do the first one, this step right here. However, he's going to buff it out, and it has its own little pad that goes with this step here. And you buff that out, and when you're done with that, if it's a dark color, you'll move on to the second step. And as I mentioned, if it's a light color, once you're done with this step, you're done. Okay, there's step 1. You can see there's still a few smudges, so we're going to use step 2 on this dark color. And also, whenever you use the second polish, there's a little softer pad that you use with it. You'll just change the pad out and use that with this step here. Now basically, you just buff that out, wipe it off, and you're done. You don't have a lot of Alright, we've talked to a first year student that has done no buffing, just to get the perspective of someone coming straight into this industry and not knowing what to expect. Got his perspective. And now we have a second year student that tried the 3M denibbing system, and he's already done quite a bit of buffing, with other methods, and just get his perspective. So you tried the 3M denibbing system. What did you think about it?
I thought the 3M denibbing system was very good. It works a lot better than the traditional buffing, because if you have less dirt in the paint, it's a smaller system, and it just all around helps because you can get that little area instead of having to buff the entire side of the door panel or something like that. Just real quick, takes probably a minute to do each process maybe, and it whips it pretty good.
All right, thank you.